Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching JerushaCouture TV. I am going to be doing, if I can work this out, I am going to be doing a what I am loving current favorites video today. I have seen a few of these. I saw Karis do this, and because I kind of dropped off on monthly favorites and things like that, if you've been watching my videos, you've seen that there are things that I'm loving and that I keep kind of showing, and then this is an easier way rather than monthly favorites getting boring as such to just come on, do a quick little video of just showing you my current favorites. So we're going to get into that. It's going to be mishmash, some fashion, beauty, and just like random lifestyle items. I'm not going to do a Mussie's favorites today because I haven't bought the stuff down. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of like a what's in my baby bag. Because I do have a Longchamp baby bag, I do want to let you know, how it's going and things like that. So let me know if you want to see that in the comments below or give this video a thumbs up. If not, that's fine. I'm going to start by saying this guy. This is my Chanel CC pearl pendant in the kind of antique aged gold that I got from Bondi and as a push present. And this is it on its shortest setting, stacked with other chains, chokers, and my Jerusha O necklace name plate. Is that what you call it? Nameplate? Yes. And this is definitely a favorite. Being able to do the two lengths and to changing it is so handy. It's pretty much just two necklaces really for the price. So split the price tag in half, and I think it came in at like $5.20. So their fashion jewelry is always so expensive, but I see the value in this because you basically get two necklaces. Okay, next up is a bit of makeup. I'm going to do these all together. I always do say my MAC Fix Plus, my Prep and Prime spray by MAC, and I have been loving this so much of late in my current favorite makeup routine because I have been doing, which I said before my last video, before I did my last unboxing video, I did say on Insta stories that I was doing the unboxing and that I had just got ready. And if you wanted to see a get ready with me on the look I had done, which I did again today, is with these crayons, I guess you call them, or like contour trio set from Smashbox, which are pretty much, I would say, dupes for the KKW contour kit, which is the highlight, bronze, and contour, and you can get them in the shades and whatnot. This is Smashbox. I got this before the KKW Beauty had launched. I just had not really used them. However, I'm going to say, adoring Kim Kardashian's look with her contour sticks. I haven't heard great reviews on how creamy they are and whatnot. They set really quickly, but these from Smashbox are definitely a competitive kit if you did want to try out contour sticks. But I am just loving her really dewy kind of look that she has at the moment. Really minimal. Obviously, I'm not minimal today. I have quite rouged eyes and I haven't put lips on because that's in my favorites. But this contour pack, I feel like it's really competitive with hers, and it's such a trend, obviously, because it's marketed so well. But I feel like I can do a get ready with me with these just as well with my really like natural neutral look. If you guys want to see that, let me know again in the comments below and I'll do a get ready with me. But that is definitely a favorite. In her kit, it comes with a kabuki brush. This is just my like $4 or $5 or $9 e.l.f. brush that I got from Kmart, and it's basically like a really small stippling brush, and that's how I blend it out. Or sometimes I even just blend out the contour with my fingers, and it works a charm. I have mentioned, but I feel like every time I mention it in the last two vlogs I did, is because I'm excited because it's the pinkiest kind of mauve color of the Chanel Rouge Coco lip glosses that I have acquired. This is the pinkiest kind of mauvey tone that I have. So it is the 119, so 119 is the code, and it's just the really mauvey pink. And I have been saying in those videos, that's why I haven't got anything on my lips, because I'm going to apply it with you guys. I have been saying in those videos that I'm liking it so much because hard to talk and do lip gloss. Because I just apply it when I'm doing that really natural look with just the contour sticks and out without big eyes and everything like that. I just do this and I feel like it's like my lips but better, gives me a little bit of color, a little bit of gloss. I don't do any like lip line or anything, and I'm just really liking it. I usually go for my 722, which is a lot more of a nude undertone and just really like more of a natural look, but this is just like, just makes your lips almost look like they've been pinched. Of course, I had to mention ABH's Modern Renaissance palette. This was their palette they released at the beginning of the year. This is my go-to palette now. I will say that like the JerushaCouture palette was my real go-to, but this is definitely like for a lot of things. Like up here in this top corner, the tempera, I do that for highlight on my nose. I highlight under the eyebrow. All of these warm tones are what go into my eyes, into the crease, into the upper crease. A lot of people ask me like, what is that kind of terracotta color in your eyes? It's this palette. This palette, if you're looking for an all-over palette that will fill every need in the eyeshadow department and even in a highlight department, this is it. Other than having a black, it's seriously like a life palette. So that is 100% in my favorites. Top current favorites at the moment, because I reach for it for everything. I feel like it's so versatile. Moving on, these two little guys. If you watched my Finding Jo Malone vlog that I did with Mum, I had found the boutique in Mossman and I was so happy about it. I have already used up a good amount of my Peony and Blush Suede. This is their most famous fragrance. From Jo Malone. I said and showed you in that vlog, I get them in the 30ml because that is just such perfect bag size. Yes, I kind of tear through them because it's smaller and it's probably not cost effective, but I think they're so handy. They're handy for me. So this is the Star Magnolia, which I have started picking up in the last couple of weeks. It is super, super, super fresh. It is just lemony and fresh. High notes, obviously, of magnolia. I love magnolia. We have two big trees either side of our front door. And so these two are so high up on my favorites, my current favorite list, because they're just so fresh and beautiful. And it is in the dead middle of winter here in Australia. Even season-wise, I just spray it on. It makes me feel so happy and fresh. So these two for sure. Invested in the Manfrotto camera tripod, 3-way head movement tripod. That is what you're on currently. And I'm so happy I did. This was $200. So, and I had jumped from like a $30 tripod that I have used since the beginning of YouTube. I've really got such good use out of that. So then I finally moved to this guy because that had just died a horrible death. And honestly, you're on it right now. It is just so pro. I just feel even more pro with such a great tripod now. So I just wanted to make mention of that. Next up, I have found the all black Adidas sneakers I wanted. I had said I mentioned in my last video, Instagram Live. I am loving it. I'm so obsessed with Instagram Live. Oh my gosh. In my first Instagram Live, I mentioned my purchase and exchange situations. I get asked a lot about it, and there is a lot of kind of speculation. I said that on my Instagram Live. There's a lot of speculation about us, you know, gurus, about what we do, that we buy in return and get refunds. That is such a load of bullshit. I'm sorry to swear, but it's so crap that there's an assumption that we do that. It is just nuts. I don't do that. I exchange. I have a credit note in myteresa.com where I had bought those all Adidas, Stan Smith all Adidas all black Adidas, and I unboxed them with you guys. I didn't prefer them. They did end up looking like, you know, really chunky school shoes, so I did send them back for a store credit. I still have credit with my Teresa that I have to look for something on their site. So many people asked me that on Instagram Live. They also asked me about my Balenciaga, to which I do have a credit with Fashion Phile over that. And if I send it back, I would just get an exchange or a credit note. That is it, period. I don't ever go like, here's my credit card, can you put my money back on? No, I've already committed to it, so that's what I do. I then turned around and found these in Adidas at Chatswood Chase. So they're the all over black Adidas. I was trying to find out actually what the code is. If I can find the code on the Adidas website or any Adidas website, I will link it below. But they are just so funky. They go really nicely with my tracksuit, so I'm not like, you know, whoring up the labels. But they are so comfortable. So I run and walk in these so much better than my Flex Supreme by Nike. I feel like there's just such better support in these Adidas. I unboxed these on my Instagram Live. They were sent to me by a company in Australia called MILF Life. If you've watched American Pie, you know what the acronym MILF stands for. I will put it here. But MILF Life, they're an Australian company. They are so cool. They reached out to me and were like, hey Jerusha, you're a MILF now. And I was like, am I a MILF? Listen girl, I need to work out and get my clean eating really good, and then I could be a MILF. But anyway, they reached out to me and were like, we want to send you some of our stuff. They do part workout gear, part like novelty kind of items. So these are their workout tights. Look at that, it's got MILF Life. MILF Life on one leg. So cool, I really like them. And then it's got this kind of decal halfway down the other leg. The other item that they sent me is this. This is such a cool phone case. I love thin phone cases, mainly because then it fits inside, you know, all our little luxury pouches and things like that. If it's quite thin, then it's going to fit and not be a hassle. If it's like a bulkier phone case, it gets really frustrating, I guess, like that. But Fierce Mama, the word fierce girl, it needs to have zhuzh. So it's got MILF Life here on the bottom, and it's got Fierce Mama, and it's kind of embossed, like you can feel it. It's that beautiful kind of silicone case, but it's really thin. I have dropped my iPhone 7 Plus with this on it, and it's still really protected, so no damage happened, which is really good. So thank you so much for sending me this stuff, guys. They are so cool. You've got to check out their website, so milflife.com. Wrapping up with some luxe, of course. This is my Gustave notebook. I'm sure I've showed it in a favorites before, but it is quickly turning into a, oh my god, where's my notebook? Like, it's becoming like my agenda. Like, I need to have it on me kind of at all times. So it's again in that light pink color, which I feel is really similar to Rose Ballerine. It's probably a little bit darker. I did get it hot stamped with Serena with my JC in gold. It's got the bookkeeper with the LVs there, the LV in the ring there, and it's got a black page holder, and it's just lined like so. And then it has, as I showed you, it has like an invisible watermark inside the pages if you hold it up to light, which is really cool. So it's just lined, and it's just got Louis Vuitton at the bottom. But honestly, I put all my videos to do in here. I put to-do lists in here. I write letters to friends in here. And I'm just loving it. Like, I'm starting to get really attached to it. So this is a good little investment. Obviously, for a notebook that's not reusable, it's pricey. I think this came through at $210 for this, and this is the size. I have to mention this, definitely a fave. Sentimentally, I got this off one of my subbies. I bought this off one of my subbies, Shanti. This is my Chanel small O case in the lambskin black with the champagne hardware. I think the champagne hardware is just to die. It's so beautiful. It's really, really shiny and lovely. And yeah, it gives it a different kind of effect as compared to just a straight silver and a straight kind of that really 24 karat gold, orangey gold. Beautiful zipper, and you've got that gorgeous little detail of the CC logo down here at the end of the zipper pull. I'm loving this. I will say that lambskin, you know, you do have to kind of keep an eye on it down inside your bag, especially the bag I'm about to show you, banging around and things like that. But at the same time, it does, you know, if there's any kind of marks or anything, they wipe away quite nicely. It holds a ton of stuff. Believe it or not, you may not think it will, it holds so much. Here is my JerushaCouture lip balm in the stick. Here are my keys. I don't have my 6 ring on me at the moment, so my keys are just inside here. I have earbuds down inside, I have Panadol, I have hair ties, lots of different hair ties. I also have my JerushaCouture or my Hydra Beauty lip balm pot in there, which is probably not necessary. I have ladies products. I have my key card token to the trolleys at the supermarket, and that is it. That is empty. I could probably even fit a little bit more, but it holds heaps. I can totally see why a lot of girls in the luxe community, you know, collect quite a few of these. They're super handy, they hold a ton, and they're just so pretty. Okay, and lastly, this guy, I was asked on the first Instagram live I did, what was my favorite bag at this time, and this was my answer. My Neverfull MM in damier bin. I got this off the pre-love market from fashionphile.com, and I just love it. I think it is such a great workhorse. I think, firstly, obviously it's a carefree print, the coated leather, all of that jazz. If you worry about that, you don't have to with this bag. But it is such a workhorse in the sense that I really feel like the same amount that I put in this, I put in my GM Neverfull. And it's less cumbersome, obviously, because of the width. And it's just like such a great workhorse. I never have to be like, oh, I can't fit this in, I can't fit that in, I need my GM Neverfull rather than an MM. I don't feel like that. So just quickly in here, like I've just thrown stuff in from downstairs. I threw in my toiletry 19 because I needed makeup down here. I did have my cosmetic case GM in damier bin in here. This is the pouch that I bought off one of my subbies, Stacy. It didn't come with this because this is the old model, but there is the damier bin pouch. I have my agenda PM. I have my necessities case, which I just showed you. My wallet I'm using is still my Chanel Zip Around O case. Sorry, I should show you. My Zip Around O coin purse by Chanel. I have my round coin purse with like it's so heavy, a lot of coins in it from Louis Vuitton. Oh, I just bought these pens from Kmart. Aren't they so pretty? They're rose gold. I've got to open them and use them. Then I just have miscellaneous things down in the bottom of it. Hair ties, my Chanel Facets mirror, hair ties, paw ointment, more hair ties. And then in the smart compartment, I just have a pen, a USB, a hair tie, and my Chanel chevron caviar leather red with silver hardware card case, and I'm using this for all my points cards and my swipe to my parents' condo. Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. I hope it wasn't too jumbled and everywhere, but they are my current favorites. They are what I'm truthfully loving at the moment. I'm not throwing anything in that's just like, you know, just to make mention. I really love all those items and I think they really work well in my lifestyle. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I love seeing your thumbs up. It makes me know you really like my content. Comment below what your favorite current favorite items are at the moment, what you're loving. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you wish to do so, guys, that would be really good. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.